Hello everyone, my name is Kathy. Welcome to a special edition of my Flosstube channel, Crafty Cat Stitcher. I was asked by Cheryl of Tranquil Stitches to be part of a Flosstube collaboration regarding designers. And how fun. It's just to let other stitchers know about these designers, a little bit about them, and just maybe if you are kind of acquainted with them and want to know a little more, or if you've forgotten about them. You know, there are sometimes we do forget about designers that we liked in the past, and let's go ahead and get started with this. There are 8, besides Cheryl and I, there are 8 other Flosstubers who are in this collaboration, and I will list them all below so you can go and look at their videos. We're each going to do 3 designers. We're going to talk about 3 designers. So I just want to let you know, I'm not an expert on any of these. I don't know any of them personally, but they have designs that I admire and I like a lot. So I just thought I picked out some different ones that I thought you would enjoy. I do tend to stitch a lot of mainstream, and you know what I mean by that. And there's, mainstream is good. Things that people know about. If you say, you're a stitcher, you know this designer, they would know it. But these, maybe you will, maybe you won't. And so bear with me about the first one, though. You probably know a little bit about this designer. It's Scarlet House, and that's Scarlet with 2 T's on the end. Her designs are so cute. Her name is Tanya Brockmeyer, and she's been designing since 2011. I'm referring to notes, so if you see me glancing over, that's what I'm doing. She does a lot of sampler reproductions. Her color blends are so good. They're so rich. They are rich and vibrant color blends, and I really like them. I like the things that she says she's inspired by: antiques, coverlets, dogs, sheeps, crocks, and other colonial things. She also does whimsical things, and I don't think she's in any one category. I think she's kind of does all sorts of different designs, and maybe a little bit on the prim side. This is one that I have in my stash, Fall Frolic. And look at it. I'm going to put it up closer to the camera so you can see. And I need to stitch this, don't I? Lately I've become more aware of Scarlet House because I've become sort of obsessed with this chart. This one is the Patriotic Scissor Pocket. Look at it. And the only reason I have not purchased it yet is because it looks like something I would have had in my stash. And sometimes my little stash gets away from me sometimes, and I don't remember what in the world's in there sometimes. So I had to go look and make sure that this was not before I ordered it, but it will soon be. And I'm going to go ahead and show you that Tanya of Scarlet House has a really nice web page that features all of her designs in a format like that. It's wonderful. They're all right there. I mean, you're looking at them right there and choosing which ones you like. So that's mainly how I found her on online, and she has her web page. She has a Facebook page, and I know that you can get her designs at your LNS and many online shops. So check those out for the Scarlet House. Remember, it's Scarlet with 2 T's. I love it. I want to stitch all the Scarlet House things. That's how much I like that. So a new favorite of mine. Maybe it is somebody that you are familiar with, but I just wanted to add it because I don't know why this designer was not on my radar before. I don't know. So, but I'm glad Scarlet House is now. Okay, so the second one, the Good Housewife. And it's good with an E on the end, and housewife is Huswife. I'm going to just show you a little chart that I have in my stash. And this one is Birds in the Bower. Very cute. It's a cute little design, and I like that. The designer is Anne Brown, and she does a lot of samplers, reproductions, antique looking charts, Quakers. And I don't know too much about her, but I do know that she, in the past couple of years, decided to reprint some of hers because she became aware that some of her charts were being reproduced illegally and sold online for a lot of money, and she just wanted to put a stop to it, kind of circumvent, by putting them back on the market herself at her price would kind of circumvent the dishonesty going on. And you do feel bad when people do things like that. Don't do that, right? She has an Etsy shop, The Good Housewife, and I want to show you a treasure that I have in my stash that I purchased a while back. I believe I bought this. This was a birthday present I bought for myself. And it's the Good Housewife's Book of Designs, Volume 2. And it's really special because it's in a binder form, and each page is a pocket. So like this first one, the cat sampler, look at, he's so cute. It's cool because it's a pocket, and you open it up, and inside is the chart. Yeah, this one actually, this whole book has been calling to me lately. There's Minerva. And yet, I get like cats. Old friends. And this one's been calling to me, and I really need to stitch something on it. Here's Maybelle. Do you like Maybelle? Is she adorable? And Jack the Halloween Cat. See, we have a little bit of a holiday influence for Halloween. Gracie. Oh, you can barely see her. She almost blends in. She's really pretty. And Rosie. She's cute. Chester. He's very distinguished. Crows, Corn, and Cats. Now that's fun. That looks like a good one for me to do. S-Claws. Get it? S-Claws. Boy, that one's cute too. So those are all in this book. And yeah, I know it was like a little bit of a investment for me, but totally worth it. And I just consider this a treasure that I will always have. And I just wanted to show that to you. More about it a little bit later. So that's the Good Housewife. And remember, she's got an Etsy shop. So if you're interested, I will put all the information about the designers below. All right, I'm going to put that over there for a minute. The third designer is the Snowflower Diaries. And this is one that I have stitched. Several little things. The designer is Maja. She's from Hungary, and she's a lawyer and a mom, aside from doing cross-stitch designs. So she stays pretty busy. She's also an artist. I've seen some of her art online, and you can too. If you go to her blog, I'll put a link to it. She has a Facebook page, and she's got an Etsy page also. She only started stitching back in 2011, so that wasn't that long ago, and she's just put out some of the most beautiful designs in that short period of time. So I think it's a short period of time. She specializes in very soft colors, little animals, little children, little special characters, holidays, just really pretty. One I have in my stash is Spring Bunny Love. How cute is that? I bought this, I don't even remember. I just bought this and I bought a little pack to go with it. I do believe this is made up by somebody else, but it has the colors in it and some finishing supplies. Really cute. One thing that she does that is very special is she has a Facebook page that is dedicated to, I mean, it's a gift from a designer. You know, that's really special when a designer gives you a freebie. I always think so. Well, Maja designed a gift for you for every month of the year when she did the Joyful World series, which is on Facebook, and I have talked about it on my channel before. And in fact, my last video, I showed you my July. It has something on it there. That's my July. And I'm stitching all of these on 25 count 1/1. And I'm sticking mostly with the colors that are recommended. They're all Gentle Art colors. So there's July, January, and as you can see, I lace them very, you know, they're laced okay. You know, I put a little bit of I put felt just to give it a little bit of a cushion there. But there's January, June, and I have also got November. And so what I do is I just interchange them in that same frame. I'm also experimenting with using different color fabrics for the background. So, you know, these I used, this is like Norden Pearl. It's just a very neutral, almost like oatmeal. It's like oatmeal Aida, but it is actually a linen. And this July one, I stitch on green. So that is what I've stitched from the Snowflower Diaries. And, you know, this one right here, I really need to do. This would be really cute for the springtime. You know, I should really be stitching one or even 2 seasons ahead. That's me. I hope that this really helped you out. I hope that, you know, that maybe you just enjoyed it, just seeing the different things that designers do. And if you became familiar with at least one of them, then I consider that a job well done on my part. I see that I have some new subscribers, and I want to thank you for that. If you are new, or if you're just here watching for the first time, I hope that you'll go back and watch some of my old videos and my future videos, and just to see what I have to offer in the world of Flosstube. So I would appreciate that. And thank you for subscribing, and thank you for everybody coming back. Now, my little announcement. So in going through my charts for this collaboration project, I found out that Maybelle made another appearance in my stash. How? I don't know. She's here. So I've got Maybelle in my little special book and an extra Maybelle. So as part of this video and this collaboration, I am doing a little giveaway. What do you think? She's cute. It's the pattern right in the envelope, and you'll get the whole thing like that. So if you would like to win Maybelle, just put a comment below, say, I would like to stitch Maybelle. There she is. She's adorable. And you have to be 18. Please make it so that I'm going to be able to contact you when and if you win. Don't mention giveaway at all. Don't say it. I would like to stitch Maybelle. I'll ship anywhere. So, there she is once again. All right, so I hope that this is something you enjoyed and something you would be interested in watching again with another topic. I hope I did a good job with this. This is the first time I've ever done anything like this, and like I said, I'm not totally expert on a lot of things, but I've been stitching for a long time and I know what I like. So I'll put all the information below. Remember, if you want to stitch Maybelle, say I would like to stitch Maybelle, and I will see you next time at my channel, Crafty Cat Stitcher. Thank you for watching today. Bye. Have a great week.